in what seems to be, I mean, what a fast-paced career. Wow. But so I kind of want to break this interview up into a couple of different sections. First, I kind of want to talk about, because you were so deep in intelligence, I'd like to talk about, what you think some of the top threats and or priorities that the U.S. should be looking at from a geopolitical standpoint on a world scale. And then I'd like to transition into what are we facing inside the U.S. I mean, we're in some very interesting times. We have been for about the past at least 8-9 years.
Yeah.
And the media cycles just keep getting weirder and weirder. So, to say the least. So I want to pick your brain on what we're facing here at home, because everybody knows we're facing something.
Yeah.
And when it comes to the deep state, you seem to be one of the most knowledgeable figures out there. So.
Yeah, we'll kick it off. I guess you want to start with external OCONUS and then work our way back in, or
yeah, we'll start with external. But first, I have a subscription account over on Patreon. There are top supporters that've been here since the beginning. They were super excited when they heard that you were coming on, and we got a whole slew of questions.
All right,
but that's one of the things I do is I give them the opportunity to ask each guest a question. So I got 2 questions for you. This one's from Kevin Stoltz. He wants to know if you're going to be the next attorney general if Trump gets into office.
It's humbling to ever be considered for any government position because, like you, we did the job as a service to the American people. That's what we signed up for. None of the media exposure, any of that stuff we ever cared about. And so for me, I told President Trump the same thing when he decided he was going to run again. I said, I'm all in to help you win, whatever it takes. I'm your guy. And on November 5th, should he win, hopefully he wins, and he wants to have that conversation. It's up to him. He's the president. He's the commander in chief, and he gets to arrange the deck chairs as he wants. But for him, I'd go.
Kash Patel, a well-known American lawyer and author, has built a career that blends law, government service, and media, making him a significant figure in conservative circles. With an estimated net worth of $2 million, his financial success comes from various roles in both the public and private sectors. He started as a federal prosecutor at the United States Department of Justice, but gained national prominence during Donald Trump's presidency. Patel served as Chief of Staff to Acting Secretary of Defense Christopher C. Miller, and as a Senior Advisor to Acting Director of National Intelligence Richard Grenell. Beyond politics and government, Patel has also been involved in business and media. He served as a board member of Trump Media and technology group TMTG, earning an annual salary of $12,000. Additionally, his work as a national security advisor for a political action committee aligned with Trump brought in $300,000. He also consulted on fundraising efforts for Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz's campaign, earning $45,000. His financial disclosures reveal that in early 2025, Patel received nearly 26,000 shares of TMTG, valued at approximately $8,000 at the time. In the previous year, his total earnings reached $2.6 million, including significant income from media engagements and public speaking. He made $36,000 from various paid appearances, earned an impressive $999,000 as a contributor to the Epoch Times, and received $2,000 for a single interview on Hour. Watch with Tim Thompson in May 2024. Apart from politics and media, Patel has also found success as an author. His 2023 book, Government Gangsters, generated royalties between $100,000 and $1 million, while his children's book series, The Plot Against the King, brought in between $45,000 and $15,000. But his ventures don't stop there. Patel also owns Elite Depot, a fashion management company based in the Cayman Islands. Valued between $1 million and $5 million, Patel's journey isn't just about wealth and influence. It's also the story of an immigrant family's rise to success. Born as Kap Pramod Vinod Patel on February 25, 1980, in Garden City, New York, he grew up in a household deeply rooted in Indian heritage. His father, a finance officer for an airline company, immigrated from Uganda to Canada in the early 1970s, before finally settling in the U.S. Raised in a Hindu family, Patel attended Garden City High School on Long Island before pursuing higher education. In 2002, he earned a degree in criminal justice and history from the University of Richmond, followed by international law studies at University College London in 2004. He later completed his Juris Doctor at Pace University School of Law in New York in 2005. After law school, Patel moved to Florida, where he was admitted to the state bar in April 2006. He began his legal career as a public defender in Miami-Dade County, handling serious felony cases, including murder and international drug crimes. Over time, his career evolved beyond law, leading him into politics, media, and business, where he stands today as a key player in conservative circles. Kash Patel's career took a major turn in 2014 when he joined the U.S. Department of Justice's National Security Division. As a trial attorney and liaison to the Joint Special Operations Command, by 2017 he had entered the political arena, becoming a senior counterterrorism advisor for the House Intelligence Committee. Working closely with then-Chairman Devin Nunes, he played a key role in challenging investigations into Russian election interference. Patel was credited as the main author of the 2018 Nunes memo, which accused the FBI of misconduct in surveilling former Trump campaign advisor Carter Page, sparking intense debate. Under the Trump administration, Patel's influence grew. In 2019, after advising the House Oversight and Reform Committee, he joined the National Security Council, initially working in the International Organizations and Alliances Directorate, before being promoted to Senior Director of Counterterrorism. In early 2020, reports surfaced that he had secretly traveled to Syria to negotiate the release of 2 U.S. hostages. That same year, he became Principal Deputy to Acting Director of National Intelligence, Richard Grenell, and later joined President Trump on a trip to India. In October 2020, Patel was accused of providing misleading information about Nigeria's approval of a U.S. hostage rescue mission, a claim disputed by then-Defense Secretary Marco Esper. By November, as the Trump administration neared its end, Patel was appointed Chief of Staff to Acting Secretary of Defense Christopher C. Miller, following Mark Esper's dismissal. During this time, NBC reported that Patel was involved in efforts to delay the Biden administration's transition. 4 years later, in November 2024, Patel re-entered the national spotlight when former President Trump nominated him to lead the FBI. The move underscored Patel's strong ties to Trump's inner circle and his broader effort to reshape federal law enforcement. Supporters saw it as a step toward reforming institutions they believed had been politically weaponized, while critics viewed it as another attempt to install loyalists in key positions. Patel's nomination also tested Senate Republicans who were under pressure to either confirm a staunch Trump ally or distance themselves from the former president's influence. In January 2024, Patel made headlines with his purchase of a stunning 4-bedroom mansion in Florida. The home, previously owned by Fox News host Brett Baier, was acquired for an undisclosed sum located in the prestigious near North End. It blends modern elegance with classic architectural design, making it one of the most impressive properties in the area. Built in 2021, the 2-story estate features an open and airy layout designed for both luxury and comfort guests. Enter through a grand foyer that leads to a formal living room centered around a sophisticated fireplace. High ceilings, hardwood and marble flooring add to the sense of elegance. Expansive south-facing French doors flood the interiors with natural light, creating a warm and inviting atmosphere. The main level boasts a gourmet kitchen with top-tier appliances seamlessly connected to the dining and family room. Upstairs, the master suite offers a spacious retreat with direct access to a private terrace overlooking the beautifully landscaped grounds. The second floor also includes a versatile loft space that can serve as an office or additional family room. The outdoor amenities enhance the estate's resort-like feel. A covered loggia provides a shaded lounging area, while a sparkling swimming pool serves as the backyard's focal point, complete with a built-in grill for entertaining. Thoughtfully designed landscaping ensures privacy, and every detail of the property reflects meticulous craftsmanship and refined luxury. Before relocating to Florida, Patel lived in a sophisticated Washington, D.C. apartment. While it's unclear whether he owned or rented the unit, the two-bedroom, two-bath residence exemplified contemporary urban living. Situated in a vibrant neighborhood, the apartment featured one of the largest floor plans. In its building, maximizing space and natural light, high-end finishes and premium appliances created a sleek yet comfortable home, balancing modern design with practicality. Though Patel has since moved on his time in Washington, D.C. reflected a lifestyle that blended political influence with refined living, an approach that continues to define his trajectory. Kash Patel's career took a major turn in 2014 when he joined the U.S. Department of Justice's National Security Division as a trial attorney and liaison to the Joint Special Operations Command. By 2017, he entered politics as a senior counterterrorism advisor for the House Intelligence Committee, working closely with Devin Nunes. He played a key role in challenging investigations into Russian election interference. He was credited as the main author of the 2018 Nunes memo, which accused the FBI of misconduct in surveilling former Trump campaign. Advisor Carter Page, under the Trump administration, Patel's influence grew. In 2019, he advised the House Oversight and Reform Committee before joining the National Security Council as a senior director of counterterrorism. In 2020, reports surfaced that he secretly traveled to Syria to negotiate the release of 2 U.S. hostages. That same year, he became principal deputy to acting director of national intelligence, Richard Grenell, and later accompanied Trump on a trip to India in October 2020. Patel was accused of providing misleading information about Nigeria's approval of a U.S. hostage rescue mission, a claim disputed by then Defense Secretary Mark Esper. By November, he was appointed Chief of Staff to Acting Secretary of Defense Christopher Miller following Esper's dismissal. During this time, reports suggested he played a role in delaying the Biden administration's transition. In November 2024, Patel re-entered the spotlight when Trump nominated him to lead the FBI. Supporters saw it as a step toward reforming federal agencies. Critics viewed it as an attempt to install loyalists in key positions. His nomination also tested Senate Republicans as they faced pressure to either confirm a Trump ally or distance themselves from his influence. In January, Patel founded the Kash Foundation, a nonprofit aimed at supporting veterans and law enforcement officers through scholarships and legal aid. However, it has faced scrutiny for funding individuals connected to the January 6th Capitol riot and other Trump allies. Raising questions about its political motivations, tax filings show a significant portion of the foundation's funds went to advertising and promotions rather than direct charitable contributions. Investigations suggest money was directed to contractors, with ties to the foundation's leadership, leading to concerns about financial transparency. While supporters praise its efforts to challenge media misinformation and government overreach, critics argue it serves partisan interests. Patel has kept his personal life private, though reports indicate he was previously married in a Hindu ceremony to an Indian-American woman named Ratia. Their 3-year marriage ended in divorce in 2023 after a legal dispute over Patel's financial disclosures. Court filings show he paid a $2 million settlement, but no additional alimony. Beyond politics, he has pursued legal battles against media outlets. He sued Politico for defamation in 2019, but lost in 2022. More recently, he sued CNN, accusing them of falsely implicating him in Trump's pressure campaign on Ukraine. The case was dismissed in early 2025 due to lack of sufficient evidence. Patel is also a passionate ice hockey fan, providing a more personal glimpse beyond his political persona. In 2023, he authored Government Gangsters, a book discussing the deep state which gained support from conservatives, and criticism from opponents. Patel's rise from government service to wealth and influence is remarkable. Whether admired for his Career moves, or viewed with skepticism, he remains a significant figure in both politics and high-end living, top of form. What do you think about Kash Patel's journey? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Black Celebrity Legends for more exclusive insights into the lives of influential figures. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for our next video, Bottom of Form.